All right. Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's Sunday morning mystery time. I hope you're all doing well this morning. DTS ends next Sunday. That's what I have for my local time too. Daylight savings time doesn't change until November 5th. I don't know if that's the same for everyone, obviously, but that's how it is, at least in my section of the Mountain District. Yes. Hello, Dig. Hello, Kuro. And hello, Cuckoo. Thank you for the hydration routine too, by the way. Gracious Melly. No. Gracious Dig. Hello. The real mystery is, why don't we just... We should, honestly, Cuckoo. It would be so much easier. I know the city district I'm in actually voted on this a few years ago to, like, stay or change. Keep changing it. But the problem was, it was on the, like, the spring forward an hour part instead of the fall back an hour part. So everyone was like, no, we don't want that. So then that's why we didn't go back. We kept doing the same thing over and again. So is what it is. I hope you're all doing well this Sunday morning, maybe afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. I know there's certain places in certain countries and other stuffs where they don't do it anymore, but can't relate to stay in a place with no daylight savings. Fair, Kuro. Admittedly, when we get the fall back and we get that extra hour though, oh, is that not the best day ever? It's basically like, feels like having a whole other day off again. But I don't like the spring forward part at all. It always messes with me every year. I feel like someone got confused, right? We should just stick to one time and just be done with it. Enough of the changing of the clocks and the confusion and And I guess also for today, as y'all know, I went for Virtue's Last Reward, and I went to all the rooms again, and I beat the puzzles again to get all the passwords to get the gold files. Thinking that's all I needed. But no, I went and checked afterwards again. I actually need to get all the files and beat all the rooms on heart, so I had to go back again and do it. So it's a good thing I didn't do this on stream, because it took a while. I hate spring forward. We also prefer being an hour ahead the whole time, right? When we finishing work in a pinch back darkness for the... Oh, that's true. I forgot, because that affects when the sun comes up and not... Oh. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you, Cuckoo. I thought, because it's been so long since I did it, I couldn't remember, and it was hard to find the exact answer. Oh, hi, Soba. But I did it. It's unlocked. We're gonna start that, and then go straight into Professor Layton right afterwards. Hey, hi, Soba. Oh no. Okay. Hi, Mino. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I guess let's quickly do our overview from Professor Layton at least, and then let's get to it. So last time on Sunday Morning Mysteries and Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box, we were given a letter from Professor Layton's friend, Andrew Schneider, about how he was researching this illusion box that apparently kills anyone that opens it. And that he entrusted Professor Layton to take over his research, should anything befall him. And of course, something befell him. We went to go check him out after solving some puzzles in his apartment to find him dead. We called the police. The police was not very reliable. And we found a train ticket to no marked address. Thus, we boarded the train. We got a hamster friend that we have to help lose weight. And we're on our way to who knows where as we solve some puzzles. Are you gonna solve puzzles with us? Huh? Alright. Let me just... Oh, is it? Maybe it could also be because I was kind of farther away from my mic because I was holding Solo for a little bit there. My bad. I'm not changing. I haven't changed any settings. But if it keeps being quiet, let me know. I can adjust, of course. Just let me. I got Professor Layton now. I need the. Give me my. I decided I won the lottery and never need to work. You've decided. Oh, can we all decide just to win the lottery? You think about it, they weren't abducted. They would have lived through the Radical 6 outbreak. Maybe would have been infected and died shortly after. By comparison, living their lives in full and Rhizome 9 isn't too bad. This is true. Can't stick around any longer. Go head to airport. Oh. Thank you, Nilla. I hope you have a, if you're going to airport, I hope you have a lovely flight then. Take care, okay? And thank you for stopping by. Why is there a hamster tab? Does a hamster live there? Yes, there is a hamster that lives here. Corn, hello. I hope you're doing well as well, Corn. Windows? No. No, there's no Radical 6 in the Layton universe. That's not a thing here. But yes, we do have a hamster friend. Alright. When does the Death Note hit the... Why do you guys want such crazy things to happen to our good friend Professor Layton?
There's nothing like travel by rail to put a spring in your step.
Oh, it has a voice. I didn't expect that. Oh, hi, Soba. I bet Layton could solve Rat. He could solve it in one day. Honestly, Professor Layton would just, like, glance over and he would know the answer. That's just how this would work.
I couldn't agree more. And there's no better way to do it than on a train as fine as yours, Mr. Beluga.
Beluga. Yeah, he'd be like, you know, the answer to the Kira case reminds me of a puzzle. And then it would be worth, like, 200 Picarats or something. Something crazy. And... he's like, but Luke, I need you to solve this, and then I'll tell you the answer. Hold on, let me just... I need to adjust one thing. So I can sit. I need to get a stand, I think, for my iPad for these streams. It sits a little weird.
So you know my name, do you? But of course, this train and its owner have quite a reputation in London. I've seen your face in the papers more than a few times. Oh, is that so now?
Layton knows how to play up someone.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't say I know you as well as you seem to know me.
This is such an interesting change, too, from Virtue's Last Reward over to Layton, because it's so much happier.
The name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology by trade, but a train enthusiast on the side. I've heard tales of this train's grandeur, so I decided it was time to experience it firsthand.
Oh, for sure.
Well, isn't that something? It certainly is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Layton, was it?
Hold on, I was going too quickly. I remember the light wasn't super good on this. I'll just turn it off instead. Okay. Because the screen is so small.
Oh my, just look at how late it's gotten. I really have to run. Do enjoy your time aboard.
Oh yes, Layton's full name is Herschel Layton. Oh, that's right. Granny's cabin. I guess we're just going back to the dining car so we can go eat. Oh, you make a good point, Dig. Because he has a PhD and he's a professor. Although I feel like everyone just calls him Professor Layton. They kind of avoid that title. Why don't we head back to the dining car now, Luke? I've worked up quite an appetite. Professor and Luke decide to visit the dining car a second time. Very compelling story. Oh, do you have a puzzle yet? Gosh, I'm about to keel over from boredom. Sure, the job pays well, but it's slow and it's painful. Alright, to the dining car. Welcome back, says. My deepest apologies for the long wait. Let me show you to your seats. Alright, it's finally time to eat. My sentiments, exactly. Wow, look at these choices. It's enough to make my head spin. Oh, look over there. There's some sort of commotion going on. You call this haute cuisine? I call it slop. You're saying we actually serve this to our customers? I'll remake it right away, sir. Get that mess out of my sight this instant. But of course. I'm so sorry. I have displeased you so. I keep forgetting what voices I've been doing. And another thing. Look at these vases in that picture. Utterly tacky. Replace them immediately. But sir, that piece is quintessential work by the world-renowned. I don't care if the Queen of England painted it. Replace it and be quick about it. So, let me Swedish Chef voice, please. I'm trying. I don't remember what voices I'm doing. Y'all gonna have to live with it. Lane has a PUD, a doctorate of puzzles. Yes, of course, sir. I'll start making the arrangements at once. Hey, it's that same man we saw earlier. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so bossy. And loud. That would be Mr. Beluga, I believe. Reminds me of a puzzle. Hello, Relics. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It's too bad that picture wasn't to his taste. I think it's marvelous. Ah, speaking of pictures, Luke, I've got a puzzle for you. Number 10, a work of art. The drawing below is made up of curved lines that intersect to create sections. If you want to color in the entire canvas so that no section touches the side of a section of the same color, what is the fewest number of colors you can use? You can use a color as many times as you want, as long as it doesn't touch any area of the same color. Once you worked it out, enter the number of colors in the box. I'll tap it, you can, and okay. You know, looking at this just makes me think of when you, I don't know if everyone did it, but when we were younger, you would open paint and just draw lines everywhere and fill in the blocks with random colors, and you're like, ah, I am Picasso. Beautiful. Oh, you too nondescript. I was not an expert on counting it, though. Okay, I should probably get to this. Alright. I'm gonna open the memo so I can write on it. So we'll say this is one color. This will have to be a second color. Why is it so big? Erase. Tiny pencil, please. Do I have different colors? Oh, I do have different colors. Okay. One. This is... I have to... Oh my gosh. Why am I making it difficult? The DS was easier. It's called pre-modern art, Melly. The corners don't count? Some people sell their art for money. Alright. Hold on, I gotta focus. I didn't sleep a while yesterday because it's almost burnt out. Oh no! Hopefully you got some really good sleep then, Relics. You feel a lot better today. I understand how that feels. I was kind of tired this morning. Oh wait. The corner shouldn't count. Never mind. Whoa. that doesn't need to be that. Okay. Meh, 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 meh. This guy. Okay, so I have 4 colors. Can I get away with just 4 colors? Oh, I could. Oh, I see what you mean, Cuckoo. I see what you mean. So it'd be like, this is black, this is white, and then this is black, and then this is white, and this is black, and so forth. Oops. Delete all, please. There are 5 individual. Okay, yeah. That's great to know about the math side. However, my name starts with M, but that doesn't mean I'm good at math. As soon as I got out of school, I threw that all out. I was good at math in school, and then I chucked it away because I was like, I don't need this anymore. So, there will be no math for me in this puzzle. Da, 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 da. Yeah. I'm gonna connect this just so I know. But wait. We can't put white here and here. Yeah, let's start putting... You know, I'm gonna do this green, actually. I like this. It's more... If you guys want to solve it with math, though, feel free to. I can't. The math world is something I have given up. I feel like this will be that one. If I've misput a color, though, let me know. I usually have to manually solve these type of puzzles. I assume the fill tool doesn't consider the lines underneath. Yeah, that's if I click the drop bucket, it's gonna paint everything. That's why I'm just kind of putting little dots in each section instead. Don't mind me. I have no doubt there's an easier way to solve this puzzle than what I'm doing. Yeah, I would need, what, 3 colors? Because I can't put black or green in that one. Oh, do you actually nondescript? There is a point in time where I enjoyed, like, how simple, like, equations or little equations could solve puzzles or math, things like this. Like, when I first played Professor Layton, I got so into these games, and there was this really interesting math puzzle in this one of the games that I actually brought it to my math teacher in high school and showed it to them. And I was like, oh my god, look at this math puzzle. Isn't it so cool? And I think the teacher thought I was crazy. So I never shared my love of Professor Layton ever again after that. I was like, oh, I'm that weird kid. But that's just my life of hyperfixations. I get the one weird look from someone from it, and I'm like, oh, I should have kept my mouth shut. I don't know if I could be a math lover, is the problem. So, I enjoyed parts of it, but like, my mama bird, she is a registered accountant, so she's really good at math. Like, and has no problems with any sort of math thing. So I would always, like, ask her for help in math, but oh, she is the worst teacher. I hate it. And don't get me started on accounting math. I hate accounting math more than anything else. You go back and fight them for me, Hale? I would appreciate that. That's That was a time in my life. Oh, thank you, nondescript. I'm so glad you can appreciate my previous math enjoyments. It's kind of why I started not caring about math as I got higher up in schooling. By my final year of high school, I was like, no, I'm done. It's so true, Relics. It's like, ooh, shiny. And you're like, oh. But then you can't, like, give it to anyone. Okay, 3 colors, right? 3 colors. Everyone agrees with that? Do I just put free? Uh-oh. No. I guess it's 0 free. Did not keep going into the hyper interest for a little bit.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back in time and find my 3rd grade teacher who told me to stop drawing on my... Oh, it's so like that too. It just takes one comment from someone to like ruin everything for you. It either ruins it or you get that deep-seated passion to be like, I'm going to become the best at this and then I'm gonna fuck you up. Kind of like Barney did when he slept with 200 women. Oh, it is that corner too. That's right, you need 3 colors to fill in the drawing. Most of the drawing can be done with 2 colors, but one pesky area on the lower left corner requires a 3rd color to complete. Expertly solved, Luke. After a puzzle like that, and a lovely meal. I could use a break. Let's head back to our room. I keep forgetting what voice. Hello there. Sorry to interrupt your game, but there's something important you should know. As you progress through the story, some puzzles will disappear from their original locations. These puzzles are then moved to Granny Riddleton's shack, where you can solve them when you want. Okay then, here's the first set of puzzles to be sent to the shack. If no puzzles appear on the next screen, it means there are no unsolved puzzles to be sent right now. Woohoo! Oh, I missed one. Who had that strip of paper? We'll have to go back to the shack. I remember getting poor grades on a creative writing essay because I started with a cold open, not related to the rest of the story, even though I told them about Hardy books, and I read that always started that way. Oh, so they kind of punished you for something you enjoyed in that sense, where they're like, but this has no relevance to the rest of it. That sucks. Oh, the fork. Oh, it's an actual puzzle, huh? I've always been bad at writing. It stems back to my elementary years of writing really bad stories. I like reading, but not writing. The professor and Luke decided to return to their room in car free. They're like, that guy can do it, but you, no. That's not how we write here. That's not how we do stories here. Thank you for your patronage, sirs. I hope our cuisine was to your liking. Oh, no, I feel that, Hale. I wrote a lot of fan fiction stuff, but I never published it because I was worried about like how people would comment on like fanfiction.net. I was like, I will just keep these to myself and read them later. But I will not share these with anyone. I think I published one once a long time ago. I don't even think it's there anymore. I think it got deleted. But oh my god, it's terrible. No, I will not publish it to your DMs. But that didn't stop me either, Hale. I just didn't... It made it so I didn't share it with others because I knew people would be like, ew, what is this? No, Hale, you are hot shit. Are you kidding me? Warrior Cat fanfiction? Let's go. Yo, I'd read that. I'd draw fan art for that. Publishing the Jesus fanfics. Look, like, okay. No, maybe I shouldn't. I was gonna... My writing is really bad. My first... I don't have it anymore, but I specifically remember when I first got a diary, what my very first fucking entry was, and it was terrible. It is so cringe. I'm thinking about it right now, and I can't. Read my current novel on stream. Oh my goodness. Yes. Share. We can read our writing on street together and laugh. Oh, oh god. My old fanfiction days, Hale. We going to die of cringe. I like actually like seize back from like secondhand embarrassment when it gets too much. I'm like, oh, I just like molt into myself like I can't do it. I mean, you're writing on the script. Bad fanfiction is also really good because you read it and you're like, this is a thing. It's true, Hale. We are cringe, but we are not free. But we can be cringe together. Cringe together. I'll send you my journal thing. Cause like, oh, I hate it. Oh. Oh yes, both the variety and execution were excellent. You honor us, sir. Professional servers such as myself live for words like those. As a fan of diverse menus, perhaps you might enjoy this puzzle, sir. I appreciate it, Hale. Girl was like, eh? Luke's big dinner. Now, Luke, are you sure you can really eat all of that? You put in quite an order there. No sweat, Professor. I'll clean my plate and still have room for more. It's no wonder the professor is concerned, as Luke's order cost twice what the professor did. Below, you can see all the items that the Luke and professor ordered, as well as the price of each item. Touch the price for each of the items that are part of Luke's order. So Luke's order cost twice as much as the professor's did. So I guess they ordered everything here, but we have to make sure that Luke's is more. I volunteer to read bad fanfiction until the offer. It's great. I love when you're watching someone read a bad fanfic and they're calm and controlled the whole time until they hit that part and then they lose it. It's so true though. Or like when people can read just really ridiculous things in like a very calm voice. I know there's I think it's from the Tumblr days. There was an insert or section of like this erotica book that's like really bad. It's written so fucking bad. And someone read it in like a very calm, relaxing voice for every single stupid line. And it's so good. I'd have to find it. I don't remember. I went and looked for the book actually once at my bookstore to see if it was true. And it's true. But okay. Back to the food stuff. Luke's order twice, is it? Oh, why are all the puzzles math right now? So, I think the professor got the... Okay. I think this is gonna be the professor's. This is P. And I think this is gonna be Luke's regardless. I don't know if they're both gonna... I don't think they'd both get 2 drinks, even though that has nothing to do with this puzzle. So 2 of the odd numbers just have to be Luke's. In that case, it would be... Luke's would be this one and this one then, right? Or I guess he could have gone the meat one, because that's 25, but... This doesn't help. I don't have a calculator here. Haha, teacher, you said we would always need to be able to do math on a calculator. We would never have a calculator on us at all times, but you were wrong. You were wrong. Oh, Hale's gonna disappear probably for a second. I'll put Hale back in 1 sec. I'll probably give all the expensive stuff to Luke first, move the items over. Oh. Okay, let me put Hale back. Yeah, Luke's is 42 if we consider the ones I've marked. However, this might not be the correct ones, but we'll see. So 42 divided by 2, and 21. There's gonna have to be another dish that's Luke's in this, otherwise. And the last odd number has to be Layton, so it's 33. Yeah, 25 plus the 8 is 33. It might not be that one then. I don't know if the 25 one goes to Layton in that case. Because that wouldn't add up correctly. 17. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I'm just trying to do some math myself. I don't know. Unless, you know, maybe I'm judging them too early. Maybe Professor Layton did get a nice float here. But let's see. Okay, I should have done this first. What are all the numbers together? $105. Okay, not that one. Lane's rest costs 35 and Luke's is 70. In that case, this one should be the professor's. I'm pretty sure? Pretty sure. Yeah, okay. And then 12, 16. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Dig. Okay, we have to touch Luke's order. Right? Okay. This one. Dang, Luke, you're getting a lot of food today. I like how the professor's is very like, oh, it's very nice. You know, we got a salad, a little sandwich here, and then we got the soda. We got the it looks like almost a French onion kind of soup thing. We got a nice like roast beef or a little, maybe it's a steak potentially with some gravy. Hard to say. We got some fish and chips over here. This kid eats well.
Consider this puzzle solved. Ha! Wonderful.
Good work. If you calculate the total tab, you'll know that the meal cost 105 pounds. Oh yeah, I guess this is Britain. Knowing the total, Luke must have ordered 70 pounds worth of food, and the professor 35. Once you've got those numbers, the rest is easy. Are you sure you didn't order too much? Nope, this stew's great, and this steak, great too. Well then, eat up, I suppose. Don't remind me, Cuckoo. The price must be so expensive. Goodness, you must possess quite an intellect to solve a puzzle like that so easily. Now, as we have some time until our next destination, I invite you to sit back and enjoy the ride. Luke's big dinner. Can I talk to anyone else? Hello, Chef Man. Oof, that was bad, even for Mr. Beluga. You mean he's always blows up at you like that? Well, you know, me and someone else on the staff. The boss can be real hard to please. I apologize for your ears in advance. That's awful. You guys shouldn't have to put up with him bullying you like that. Well, the boss does have a point. After all, he made this railway what it is. This only happens when there's a chef in the game, which is very rare. He always says that a first-class train deserves a first-class atmosphere. Heck, even the plates we use in the dining car are special order. The workmanship is amazing. You will never hear me talk like this in real life. Check out the details on the back. I feel like I'm going to upset someone when I do accents like this, that's why. On the plate. The plate in front of you bears a mark made up of 2 nesting equilateral triangles. Can you puzzle out how many times the small triangle can fit inside the large one? Okay. So, by the small one, he means this guy? Or does he mean like this one? 70 GBT, or GBP is now 118 Canadian. No more allowance for 6 months. He's gonna burn the professor dry. Alright, how many times can you fit the small triangle inside the large? Okay. Okay, wow then. Thanks. Thanks, I feel very confident about my my accents now. I see how it is. I know there's like a math way to figure this out, but again... Okay, wait, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Because I know obviously if you take this triangle and you put it like here, I'm just gonna dot the corners. Like you can put in the corners obviously. There's a mark made up of 2 nesting equilateral triangles. If you move the inner triangle down to the bottom, it will line up perfectly where the circle touches the outer ring. I believe that is correct. Or I think it could be potentially, like, right here at these points. And so that means we should be able to put it in all the corners. So 1, 2, 3. And then have a triangle in the middle. I guess I could put up the memo. Like, no. Like, bam. This is not a very nice triangle, but you know what I mean. So then we would have, what? 1, 2, 3. And then a 4th one here. Down the circle, it will fit 1 into each corner. But is 4 all there is? Is there also a 5th one because of the way it's laid out? And it just means there's an additional... Oh, whoopsies. Additional time it can go in? So it forms a 4th triangle. This is why no one visits the mountain. Because they get scared of you. So we're thinking 4. I always get like psyched out on these type of puzzles because it's not worth a lot of picarats, but then I overthink it. I should always save before puzzles. I'm scared to lose picarats. Okay, 4.
Let's see if this works.
Oh. As soon as you see the smile thing, it's good.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
That's right. If you think to flip the little triangle around as shown, it should only take a moment to realize that 4 of the smaller triangles will fit into a larger one. I always second guess myself on these ones. Gosh, you really got an eye for this kind of thing. What exactly do you think Mr. Beluga doesn't like about these plates? You got me there. I guess rich people are just fickle. Didn't we fall for one of the easy picker puzzles last time? Yeah, because we overfought it, I think, in the first game. We failed him because of misunderstanding in language. Potentially. I overthink things too much. That's 100% true. You know, I need to save. What'll I do? Okay. Our lovely hamster friend, who doesn't have any more toys yet. Okay, we need to quickly go to Granny Riddleton's shack. Oh, Layton, come on. Luke, let's stop by our room before we go anywhere else. Sounds good, Professor. Fine. But we can go into the kitchen, apparently. Now, what do we have here? My boy, my sweet little boy. Got to do something right this instant. Search the entire train. Ma'am, please calm down so I can understand the situation. I hope that's not the voice I decided to go with. Anyways. Oh, Inspector Chimley. I had no idea you were on board. It reminds me of a puzzle. If it isn't Professor Layton, what are the chances, eh? Well, enough small talk. I have other matters to attend to, namely a missing boy. Seems this woman's child has gotten off somewhere. I don't suppose you've seen him around. No, I don't believe I've seen any young boys. My little boy wandered off. He hasn't returned yet. I'm simply at my wit's end worrying about him. I don't think that's the voice I went with before, but it's currently what I'm going with. Gentlemen, I demand you drop whatever it is you're doing and help me find my boy. She's been going on like this from the moment I walked in. I understand your concern, ma'am. My friend and I will be glad to lend you a hand in our search. In your search. We'll have the best chance of recovering your boy if we set out and search him immediately. Yes, that's exactly what I just said. Now, go find my boy already. Tell him Mommy's worried about him. It seems the only clues we have to go on are the shoe the tyke left behind and his name, Tom. I tried to squeeze more details from the woman, but it's useless. She just keeps demanding I search the entire train. This is one of Tom's shoes? It's positively tiny, isn't it? Yes, I find it quite curious myself, Luke. What's strange is that I don't think most children with feet that size can even walk yet. Hi, Cobes. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. You got Tom's shoe. Items you pick up are shown at the bottom right of the map. You is good? How about I'm doing pretty good. You know, a bit of a struggle with some math here and there, but not too bad. While riding on the Monetary Express, Baguette's, sure, little boy Tom managed to disappear. If the shoe he left behind is any indication, Tom must be a very young child. Where could a child that small have wandered off to on his own? Professor and Luke decide to search for Tom. Babette's little boy? Whatever, sure, yes. I am not very good in the name pronouncing field. I'm certainly surprised to see you on board, Inspector. May I ask what brings you here? During the investigation, we stumbled upon the late doctor's diary. Its pages detail the doctor's final days, which led me to this train. But since this investigation is none of your business, that's all I can tell you, Mr. Layton. Besides, right now, finding that lost child is my top priority. However, since all I have to go on is a shoe and a name, this search will be an uphill battle. Luke and I would be glad to offer assistance in that matter. Oh, I'm sure you would. I've heard about you, Layton. You've got quite a reputation for poking your nose into other people's business. But before I let you in on my case, show me your famous powers of deduction by solving this puzzle. So that's how he's going to let us in on his case. We solve a puzzle. The shoe store thief. A woman in a shoe store pays for a pair of $30 shoes with a $50 bill. The clerk doesn't have change, so he goes to the shop next door to break the 50. He then gives the woman her change. A while later, the clerk next door comes into the shoe store complaining that the bill she got from the store clerk was counterfeit. The mortified shoe clerk gives the other shopkeeper a $50 bill on his own in apology. Both the woman, the fake bill, and the shoes she took are gone. In total, how much did the shoe store clerk lose in dollars? For a little while there, I read this as if it was girl math, and I was like, no, wait, that's not how this puzzle is gonna work. Also, we're just going on the claim that they say it's counterfeit. How do we know it's counterfeit? Okay, so store pays for a pair of shoes. That's $30. So he lost the shoes that are worth $30 because he gave those out. Should probably write shit down. 30. That person paid with it for a $50 bill. And he goes back and he gets the 50, gets the change. It's the next shop to break the bill. He gives a 50 and change for a 50. And then the store clerk owner comes back and he has to give a 50 of his own for apology. How much did the shoe store clerk lose in dollars? Hold on, let me just... Okay. The order of events is confusing me. Let's see. Pair of shoes for... Well, I guess that evens out, so it's just the $50 bill he gave to... Is that why you're saying it's 50 kobes? Because the $50 bill he had to give back to the lady for it being a counterfeit? I guess we don't count the shoe part. Oh, plus... Shoes plus the $20 charge, which is $50. Oh, okay. So the $30 value of the shoes plus the $20 change. But he also had to give back another 50 to the other lady because it was counterfeit. So doesn't that make it 100 in that case? Let me... I should definitely be doing more puzzles regularly for my mind. Oh, because he lost the shoe, so I get the $30 plus the 20 from the change aspect. Although, but then the lady comes back and asks for the bill. But I thought he would get, like, if he went to the clerk to get change, he would give her the 50 and then say he gets back 5 10s. Gives away the $30 shoes, gets fake money so that they don't count. And gives the fake money so they don't count, gets $20 and gives away $50. But then when he has to give 50 back to the lady because she's mad about the counterfeit, the other store person, doesn't he also lose another 50 because then he's like, I have to pay her 50 bill for an apology? Oh, okay. Gets if $20 gives away the 50. So in total it's 50 because of the shoes and the change part. Oops. Nothing on there anyways. Doesn't give her $50 for the fake bill and 50 for the bill. Oh, okay. I'm reading this differently. Oh, wait. Will that be okay like that? Or does it have to be 0? I don't like things like this. Well, if I lose picker, it's because I entered it wrong.
This should do the trick.
Okay, thank God.
Huh.
Nothing is more
Wonderful.
stressful than those 2 seconds before he smiles. Well done. The shoes that the customer made off with cost $30, and the change the store clerk gave her cost him $20, bringing the shoe clerk's total to 50 losses. Total loss of $50. The shoe clerk received $50 in real money when he swapped the fake bill. Oh, okay, that's where I got the confusion part. For the change, but had to return the same 50 when the counterfeit bill was discovered. This means these 2 transactions are effectively cancelled out by her. I get it. Seems your fame isn't entirely undeserved. No worries, Cuckoo. Enjoy your lurk and enjoy your lunch. Nevertheless, this is my case, so I'll be searching for Tom alone. Search on your own if you like. Don't get your hopes up. Shoe store thief. I guess we're looking around now. Looks like no one's here right now. Let's check back later. Like how impressed everyone is all the time because Layton can just solve puzzles. In this world, dig. Solving puzzles is the most impressive thing you can do in your life. Want to hear a little riddle my dad told me? Of course! Of course, Gomez. Lay it on me. I save. Okay, 1 sec, Sopa. He wishes to be free. Gomez was reminded of a bus. There will be a wall of text. That's okay. Calls them riddles, but he's wrong. Everything is a puzzle. Everything in life is a puzzle. Free guest friends by Chips. The owner says the bill is $30, so each person pays $10. Later, the manager realizes the bill should have only been $25. To rectify this, he gives the part of $5 as a $5 bill back to return to the people. The part-timer realizes that he cannot equally divide. This is a latent puzzle somewhere. Divide the $1 bills among the 3 people. As the people are not aware of the total of the revised bill, the bellhop decides to give each guest $1 back and keeps the $2 as a tip for himself. Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a small boy wandering around here? We have his missing shoe.
No, can't say that I have. I certainly remember if I seen a shoeless little boy.
I see. Well, thank you very...
Oh, but while we're on the top of the shoes, maybe you could help me out with a little predicament of my own.
There's starting to be too many voices in this game. And proceeds to do so. As the guest got $1 back, each guest only paid $9, bringing the total to $27. The part-timer kept $2. When added to the 27, it becomes $29. So if the friend originally handed over $30, what happened to the remaining $1? This is a Layton puzzle somewhere. The shoe maze. And I know I've done this puzzle too, but now I'm like trying to remember what the answer was. I've definitely done that puzzle though, Kobez. It was just a different thing. Do you got the $1? $1 make you holla? $1. Oh, so many puzzles. Too early in the morning. We gave it to Soba. He deserves the $1. I have no doubt you know the answer, Dick. Soba snack. I might have to refund you that nondescript. Soba left just now. He wanted out of the room. I can hold on to it for now. We can give it when he comes back, but we might have to wait a tiny bit for that. He did run off for a little bit. We'll see. Let me read this puzzle and then let me think about Kobez's puzzle. Here's a map that's made up of shoes. Oh my god, shoes. Your task is to travel from start to goal. You may only travel horizontally or vertically, one space at a time, and you must alternate between left and right shoes every step. Also, you may not pass through any walls on the maze. Tap each square one at a time to highlight the path you want to take. If you make a misstep, you can deselect that space by tapping it again. Oh, so it's like walking. Okay, I get it. Okay, as for Kobez's one. They paid $10 to make it 30, but then it was only 25, so they gave back the 5 to the free people. But he's like, no, I'm gonna keep the money. So he gives each guy $1 instead. The cogs are turning in my head slowly. You know, it's nice. It's nice having the riddle music in the background, right? It helps out a little bit. Alright. Shouldn't be... Okay, we have 30. So each guy paid 10. Just so I have all my facts. Yeah, that's a 10. But it was actually supposed to be 25. Oh no. So we got back the $5 and we split it into ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gave $1 to each of the person. But then he kept $2. This music should just be associated to all solving of puzzles. You feel bad. Both happy, evil, smug, and bad about it. The problem is with this one is I've definitely seen this puzzle before, and I definitely know what the answer is. At some point in my life, I've known the answer to this stupid puzzle, but looking at it right now, I'm like, what the fuck is this math? Thank you, Kuro. I appreciate that. Look at my lovely 10s, especially the one in the middle. Doesn't look like an 11 at all, right? There we go. As I try and think about what was this puzzle. Well, I'm probably gonna have to come back to this puzzle. I cannot right now. I'm gonna have to think about it. Because right now I'm losing my mind thinking about that one and this one. And the shoe puzzle now. That's my life though. Oops. It won't be that one, it'll be this one. It has to be opposites. Left and right. You will no, I didn't answer the question though, Kobez. You can't take one of my pick-a-rats. You can't do this to me, man. Please, I beg, I pled. Thank you for the hydrate, Lucian. And I hope you're doing well today. I'm having my brain fried by puzzles at the moment. Travel horizontally or vertically, one step at a time, and you must alternate between left and right shoes every step. Me too, Lucian. I have this puzzle, and Kobez left a puzzle in chat, and because of it, I have, like, the load of my brain has reached a very high, like, 90% right now, and the rest of the functions is not keeping up with it because it is like, huh? Heh. This is the path you found too, Dig. I'm glad to hear it because I'm like, I don't know how I was able to solve this one in between everything else right now. Okay, let me quickly double check it. Okay. Me too, Kuro. That's my daily life.
This should
What?
do the trick.
Yeah. Let's go.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Leaves no puzzle unsolved. Good job. That's some pretty fancy footwork.
Well, color me surprised. You've got quite a noodle under that hat, don't you?
Layton laying out the reasons why. Hobez, I am no gentleman. I am a gentlewoman. I can leave puzzles and come back to them for later. That is my right. Nay, my choice. I know there's like a very simple solution to that puzzle, and it's throwing me off, because I should know what it is. Oh, Curl, you don't believe me. I tell you. Oh, that's right, we had the ant thing.
I'm awfully surprised that a train as lush as this one would have an insect problem.
Oh, this is the... I guess there's no one in the room. You believe the happy cat you hugging?
Ah, the lovely Hale, my homie.
I'm hugging Hale in hopes that Hale gives me some of... He gives me some of his, brain power to me. I need it for some of these puzzles. I need to borrow, if that is okay.
Looks like no one's here right now.
Let's put it like this way, Hale. I have some brain power, and you have some brain power, right? We both believe we don't have much brain power. But if we add your brain power plus my brain power, we get maximum brain power, okay? This is basically like girl math. And we don't even have to add. We could also multiply. Like, let's say I have 10 brain math, and you have a 10 brain math. 10 times 10, that's 100. That's a lot of brain math. So we are geniuses, okay, Hale? No, we don't divide. There's no division here. We are very smart. Right, Hale. Brain math even.
What's this? Something's fallen behind those boxes.
It's a little hat. It appears to be a cap of some sort, but I don't think I can reach it from here.
Maybe the cap belongs to Tom.
We certainly shouldn't rule out the possibility.
Oh hey, since we're on the subject of caps,
have you ever heard this one, Professor? This makes me come back to the fact that Kobe's dropped us a puzzle as if he's in, like, the same Layton universe. Like, this puzzle also reminds me of a puzzle. As a preschool teacher had everyone in her class close their eyes. While none of the students were looking, she slipped caps onto their heads and then said,
"Okay, everyone, open your eyes and look at the hats all your friends are wearing. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red hats gets a red balloon.
And whoever doesn't get a blue balloon." In the class of 10 children, only some of the kids got a red balloon. Knowing this, how many kids went home with a red balloon? Oh my gosh, Kobe, are you a true gentleman living in the Layton universe? Alright. There's 10 kids. If people see 4 or more hats, they get a red balloon. And whoever doesn't gets the blue balloon. How many kids are going home with a red balloon today? Well, they have to see 4 or more to get it. Six, right? Otherwise they get a blue balloon. Oh, but you're so fast with these. Oh my goodness. or more. Oh, okay. So it doesn't have to just be 4. I has bird brain this morning. Clearly I should be doing more puzzles in my life. This is... There are more than 4 hats. Even the kids with the red hats would see 4 hats. So everyone gets a red balloon. Because if it's 5 caps, everyone does get one. But it says only some of the kids get a red balloon. So not everyone can get a red balloon. So we can only have 4 out of the 10 children. Which means 6... Oh, because 6 of them can see it. I see what you... Oh. Oh my god, it's so fucking simple. Oh my meh. Plus 10 children. So if there's only 4 that have it, that means the 4 kids who are wearing it can't see 4 hats. But all the other 6 kids can see the 4 hats, so they get a balloon. Okay, it's 6. This one, sometimes you guys give me like helps with the puzzles, and I'm like reading your guys' explanation, and I'm like, Nani the fuck? And this time I'm like, oh, it makes so much sense.
And now to test my theory.
You have so many Mew
Leaves no
emotes,
puzzle
girl. It's so
unsolved.
great. That's right. Since you know only some of the children receive red balloons, you also know that some of the children didn't receive them. If 5 or more kids were wearing a red hat, every kid in the class would get a red balloon. And if 3 or fewer children were wearing red hats, no one could take home a red balloon. Therefore, 4 children must have had red hats, meaning that 6 children will receive the red balloon.
Rats, I was sure I could stump you with that one. Better luck next time, Luke. For now, we better return to searching for that little lost boy. Alright, better get back to that. Now that you mention it, how do you suppose Tom managed to worm his way into such a small space?
Good question. Oh, because he has a blue hat. Layton wouldn't. The guy's hat. No puzzle? The boss can really bust my chops sometime, but at the end of the day, I don't mind the job. Much. We will save some more. I'm hoping we get another item for our hamster friend. Oh. What's this? What's this? Oh, am I getting a red balloon? I get a blue balloon.
Oh, take a look at this, Professor. It's...
Food scraps, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you suppose Tom wandered into the kitchen to grab something to eat?
Layton has the heart of a child. That's why the police are after him. Why are the police after him? Huh? Well, it's possible. No. If that's the case, the child certainly is lacking in the manners department. Oh god. Huh? I don't think I want to do the snoring sound. Sweet baby boy. He has a heart of a child. But he's not physically a child. How will the child know that he is one of them? The puzzles is getting confusing here.
How can she sleep at a time like this?
I imagine she tired herself out fretting over her child's disappearance. Come, Luke. The sooner we find the lad, the sooner we can put the poor lady at ease. Is there puzzles in this room? Oh, there is.
Wow, that flower vase looks like it cost a chunk of change. It's true, but lovely decorations really do wonders for a room. And doubly true for flowers. My uncle has a heart of a lion and a lifelong ban from the zoo. I've never heard that joke before, Kobes. Huh. Tell me, Luke, what do you think of the flowers like these? I think of a puzzle. The crazy daisies. Now for something on the flowery side.
Oh, sorry, I had to cough, so I didn't mute myself. Whoops.
Huh?
I'm also thinking very hard, that's true. My bad. Try to avoid looking at... I was trying to avoid looking at chat too, because I don't want to see the answer for this one. But I'm trying to, like... Oh, I finally noticed the stupid difference. Oh, that took a while. That took longer than it should have. It's A. No answer in chat. It's A, the stupid dot right... Can I touch it? I'm afraid to touch it. There's a dot in B that's missing. It's not an A, and it can't be C, so it's A.
Just leave it to me. Box apprentice strikes again.
That's right. Image A is the same as the black and white picture on the far left. As shown above, pictures B and C have slight variation from the image in question. Oh. That spot the difference took way longer than it should have. Nice job. Not all puzzles will be such a breeze, but let's keep moving on for now. Alright. Bye, lady. We will go find your child. As I save, because I haven't lost pick rats yet. Oh. Oh. Is everything alright, miss? I'm just fine, thank you. Excuse me. Saying, does that lady seem kind of familiar to you? Yes, now that you mention it, something about her did seem rather familiar. Yeah, I wonder who that could be. I guess we'll never know. Welcome aboard, sirs. May I interest you in a refreshing beverage or a scrumptious snack? Sorry, miss, but right now we are busy searching for a small child. Have you seen a young boy wandering by himself around here? A little boy, No, sorry, mister, but that doesn't ring any bells. Oh, what happened? Did he get lost on the train? Yes, unfortunately, we haven't been able to track down the missing tot. You know, I probably shouldn't spread rumors, but hey, I've got nothing else to do. Did you know that there's a weird old lady staying in this car? What if she kidnapped the little one and has stowed him away in her room? I know it's probably not true, but what if? She's just so bizarro. I can't help thinking that. But I could get in trouble for spreading rumors about patrons, so forget I said anything, okay? A strange old lady, huh? I wonder if you've seen her around. Yeah, I wonder. Your guess is as good as mine, Luke, but it certainly does make one wonder. Yeah, she's great at her job, right? Hello there, sonny boys. Ever get all knock-kneed and goosey bump? A terrifying card puzzle, oh boy. Well, I have no fear. I don't know what voice to do for her. The cavalent, Granny Riddleton, stands before you ready to help. I should have known. Who else could have this tiny house belonged to? Hey, wait a second. What are you doing here anyways? Make her sound southern? I can try. Southern, eh? Let's see. So you heard of me, eh? Shorty, good to know I'm still... I can't do an old southern accent. This is not gonna end well. I'm still hit with the youngins, eh? My southern attempt is not going well. What do you mean? Of course I've heard of you. We've met before, remember? Nope. Suspect you got the wrong granny, boy. Never seen you before. But you're here now, so that means you all here must be alright. Not really. Oh, no need to be so modest. Allow me to thank you for visiting me by bestowing a little tidbit of information on you. My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss? Surely your boss had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red. Happens to the best of the puzzlers. What I do, you see, is I take those poor lost little puzzles and invite them come stay with me. I imagine any puzzle you left behind, I found the way to my hut, as well if you want to say hello. If my hut is empty, then you clever lads, you just gotta go out there and find some more puzzles. Now why don't you take a peek inside the hut and see what's in there? I know there's one. Okay, a strip of paper. Let's go. You know, puzzles have they have sentience. They just move around. Strip of paper. After trying to fold a strip of paper in half, you notice that one side of the folded strip is 1 inch longer than the other. Determined to get it right, you fold the strip again, only to discover that now the other end of the folded strip is 1 inch longer than someone is bad at folding paper. Now that you've made 2 folds along your strip,
Figure out what the distance between the two folds is when expressed in tenths of an inch. Oh, no. No, not. As a member of Prismaria, unfortunately, I must be familiar with both the imperial and the metric system, but at the same time, I'm not very good with both the imperial and the metric system, so this does not help me. I like how the game is British, so they used pounds, but then we turn around and we use the imperial system right afterwards. This is an interesting world they live in. In tenths of an inch? So we have to assume, if we assume the paper is 10 inches, for example, long, maybe we won't do 10, let's do 8 or something smaller. Oh, is the paper only an inch long? That's so small, though. How did he not fold it in half? No. I'm thinking about pointless things. Expressed in tenths of an inch. If it's 1 inch long, which is not realistic, but whatever. Oh, 10. So if I put 1, is it 1/10 of an inch? Hello, Blurnacle, welcome in. We puzzling. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for stopping by. My mind's a little fried right now. Yeah, just a little. I did not wake up this morning ready to solve puzzles, to say the least. So if I say 1, just as a whatever, is it 1/10 of an inch is what my answer would be? For 10 pick rats, I'm overthinking this, but whatever. I think it's a 10th. Look, I can do inches. I can talk about the 8.5 by 11, the 8.5 by 14, the 11 by 17, the 12 by 13, 12 by 18, the 13 by 19. But, So if you want to write 2 inches, you would have to write 20. See, I don't understand that. I don't know what a 10th is. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I've forgotten the meaning for this word. I know it's like 1 out of the 10th, so it's like basically 0.1. So like 10%, but like, it's just making it more confusing for me. It has to be something like 2. Because both sides have to be even. It's just they're both slightly more than each other by looks of it. It has to be an even number because essentially it's half and half on both sides. So it has to be something like 2 out of 10, which means the other two sides would be 4 and 4. But you could also say it's 0.5. That's why I'm like... I'm not a fan of this puzzle. I think I am too. Oh, it's 1 inch longer on both sides? Oh my god. So that means there's 1 inch sticking out on both sides, so that's 1 inch and 1 inch. So that means there should be 1 inch in the gap. Oop. Oh, don't fade. Don't fade like that. When you fold it, there's 1 inch sticking out. When you fold it back the other way, there's 1 inch sticking out. So there's 1 inch on both sides. Or if there's 1 inch on both sides sticking out. I conceptualize this. When we have a need a fold, how far is it from the center? Okay, so I'll pretend it's 10. It's 10 inches. In that case, if we fold it, it's 1 inch. We try and fold it in half, which would be 5. But instead, it's 1 inch from the end, which makes it 4. We're folding it at the 4 mark and the 4 mark. So 10 minus 4 and 10 minus 4 is 8. There's 2, I should say. Never mind, that's wrong. Whoop, stay there. So we have 1 inch on both sides. That means we have 1 inch in the middle. Figure out the distance between the two folds when expressed with tenths of an inch. So we have the 1 inch in the middle, but we're expressing it in tenths of an inch. If it's tenths of an... Is that 10? The way I see it, the amount each side is over the length of a bit of the middle. Oh, hi, Soba. You're good here. It's good you're here for a break. We can do your Soba snack. I need a second from this anyways. Soba. I think it's 10-2, Kuro. The 10th part is now throwing me off because it makes sense it's 1 inch in the middle now to me, but meh. Alright, I grab a little snack for Soba. Let's do his Soba snack that was redeemed earlier. The distance is 1 inch, but they want you to express it in 1/10 of an inch. Which is... I don't understand what that means, honestly. I'm not gonna, I'll be honest, I have no idea what that means. So it's basically 10 inch. Okay, I'll put 10 in afterwards, but let's do the soba snack real fast. Soba. Come here. Good boy. Down. Huh? Right, spin. Up. Oh, that was really nicely in camera. Spin. Dance. Dance. Good boy. Huh? Oh, that's both paws. Other paw. Whoa. Silva, back up. Face. Good boy. Okay, let's see if I'm trying to get the mic closer to him. Let's see if I can do this. Silva. Speak. Group howl. Howl. Good boy. Okay, spin one more time. Here you go. Alright, let me fix stuff. Yes, little Soba does have very soft barks. He's a very quiet boy. Unless he sees someone outside, then he's not quiet. Yeah, I needed the sober break. Alright, so 10. Can I just put... Oh, I cannot. Like this then?
And now to test my
Oh,
theory.
God. Thank God.
Ha! Wonderful.
Wonderful. That's right. The distance between the folds is 1 inch, or 10/10ths of an inch. Clearly I need to take up math again. If you're having trouble visualizing this, picture that the Matchbox one above has a height of 1 inch. Imagine at the areas where the one side of the box connects to the top and bottom of the folds in the strip. And you can see how the excess length in both folds can be represented by the other side. I got the 1 inch thing. The 10/10ths of an inch is what I don't understand. But thank you for the help, Carol. And as well, Dig. Okay, we got that puzzle out of the way. Save. Okay, this is good for me. These puzzles are good for me. Now, who are you? Oh, passenger. Sorry, sir. I don't mean to get in the way of you using the deck. You're not a passenger, too? Nah, I'm just a mechanic on the train. I'll ride along her in case something goes funny. The visualization makes it less understandable for me. I like the visualization for this puzzle actually more than thinking about it from that. From like the number perspective of it. The problem is the 10th part. I still don't fully understand why it's that, but I will have to go look into that myself. But as you might figure, she's as smooth as butter. Makes my job pretty easy. In fact, I got so much free time that I started making up puzzles. Wanna take one for a test drive? This train reminds me of an audiobook I'm listening to right now, Raising Steam. Let's say $1 is 100 cents, yeah? Yeah. So, oh, a 10th of $1 would be 10 cents, which is why it's 10. I get you. I get you. That's a very clear explanation. Thank you, Carl. Moist One Wig is in charge. Oh my god. It's one of those books. That'll be a good read then. Or I guess a good listen to. Surviving in the Wild. After years of bad business, a local zoo has finally run out of money to feed its animals. Bellies rumbling from days with no food, the animals make a plan to escape the zoo. After prying open the bars to their rusted cages, all the animals attempt to find their way through the maze walls to the zoo to the exit, Tap the picture of each animal you think made it safely out of the zoo. And then tap the submit answer. Just remember, an animal shows its true colors in the oh no. So okay guys, is Freya gonna get 8? I appreciate that, Carl. All my math teachers are usually really bad at explaining math to me. So I get, instead of me like understanding, they just try and push the same like concept over and over again to the point I start getting like my patience level. It drops. It drops real fast. Okay, let's see if the Freya's gonna make it. I think I'm gonna have to draw this one out a little bit. Okay, Freya can be this nice red color. I just need to see if Freya meets anyone along the way. I think Freya meets the lion. So I'm thinking Freya might not make it. Freya just hops over the walls. Yeah, Freya's not going to make it. We'll put the yellow on for Mr. Lion here. Yeah, the lion and Freya meet. Do. Oh. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm a giraffe bound. Giraffe doesn't look like the giraffe gets to go anywhere. That's unfortunate. Oh my! I'm sorry for it. I didn't even notice I had chaos on. Whoops. But that actually is kind of cute. This is a hail holding stream right now. I love you, Chaos, but it is Hail's turn. I love you, Chaos, but I am just and fair. We must hold Hail. No. I give you love, Hail, too. Will the panda make it, or is the crocodile gonna eat Mr. Panda? I don't like this puzzle. Beep, 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 beep. I think the crocodile's gonna eat the panda. And they can't escape anyways. What about the lion? Or not the lion, the tiger. It appears only the lion is making it out alive.
Consider this puzzle solved. Ha! Wonderful.
I don't know if it's wonderful. Sharp thinking. The only animal that will safely escape to freedom is the lion. Both the rabbit and the lion will make it as far as the path to the exit. The second the lion spots the rabbit, he's guaranteed to eat Freya. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't you know it's hard to pass time with puzzles when you're solving that fast? I guess there's nothing else here? Don't suppose anything on the train's gonna break, do ya? I'm down for something to do. Guess there's nothing else here. Alright. Should probably go after that questionable girl with the dog. Tiny doggo. No doggo. No doggo. If you find a missing bowl, be sure to head straight to Babette's room and tell her she's in car 6. Okay.
Looks like no one's here right now.
I'd eat Freya. But Dig, you're a vegetarian, you can't eat Freya. It doesn't work that way. Huh. Nothing here either. You can. Just because you can doesn't mean you should or will. Rabbits eat vegetables.
If you ask me, trains are the only way to travel. Airplane is just another word for sardine can.
Oh man, I am dog food.
What's the matter, mister?
Well, oh hey. Okay, so I snuck into my uncle's room and borrowed his camera, right? Thing is, then I dropped it. Vegetables? Why are... look, girl math and vegan math aren't the same thing. That implies we can eat soba too. We are not going to eat soba. He's never had actual meat. Also, I think Freya should have a say in if she is consumed or not. I'm just saying. I've been here trying to find all the pieces for like an hour, but I only found one. And that's quite the predicament. Yeah, and if like word gets out that I wrecked the camera, I'm gonna get major flack from the boss man. Whoa, a brain flash incoming. Dig this. I'm gonna give you this busted heap of junk. Do with it what you want. Just get rid of the thing, will ya? Hey, like, catch you on the flip side.
What? Hey, come back here.
The camera minigame has been added to the trunk. You got a squashed part. Use it to rebuild the camera in the professor's trunk. The camera icon has been added to the trunk. Reassemble the broken parts of the camera there. To access this minigame, touch the trunk icon and then touch the camera icon. Sure, let's see it. The box near the center of the screen contains camera parts. Holding your finger on a part enlarges it. Once enlarged, drag the sectioned part over to where you want to place it inside the camera. Control the orientation and position of the parts with the camera by using your finger. Touch the center of the part and drag it around to move it. Rotate a part by tapping its edges and sliding your finger in an arc. Fix the camera, gather all 10 missing parts, place them correctly so there are no gaps remaining. What happens when the camera is restored to working order? You'll just have to find out yourself. Well, we got one part, but we can't really do much with it. Might as well save again. See if we can find one more puzzle before the end. Why is there a puzzle on the door?
I bet the deluxe rooms make our room look like a freight car.
Hold right there, man. Sammy Thunder says, entrance to this car is VIPs only, capiche? Now, I'd like you to sneak a peek, but the whole car is booked, so that's a no-go.
I bet the kind of person who can rent out a whole car must be some kind of super tycoon.
Indeed. I wonder what it must be like to have that much room to yourself on a train of this caliber.
Well, for now I suppose you'll just have to keep wondering, eh, Professor?
Professor's like, I don't think your joke is very funny. Oh, there is a new couple. The guy looks like he's wearing those fake glasses with the nose and mustache. Hey, maybe he wants to hide his identity. Well there, young fellow. You're in the wrong room. My wife and I are staying here. Dreadfully sorry to intrude, sir, but we are searching for a lost little one. Did you happen to see or hear anything pertaining to this?
Oh, sweetie, I think they might be talking about that darling cutie pie who just passed by, remember?
Oh yes. He was a cute one. He was small and very clever looking, I'd say. So, did you see Tom then?
Thank you, Lucian.
I could always use more water when talking in this game. He's been missing for a while now. Yeah, didn't know whether he was a boy or girl, truth be told.
Tom's a nice name, though.
Oh, pish posh, dear. I bet my best mall walkers it was a girl who passed by our room.
Yes, now that you mention it, I had a feeling that scamp might be a girl. But until you stick a ribbon on its head, can really tell,
Now I'm all turned around. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore.
What?
I hate to say it, but it looks like our hot lead just turned cold, Professor.
On the contrary, Luke, we may have just stumbled onto some extremely valuable information.
What do you mean, Professor?
You'll see. First, let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance. The Professor and Luke decide to return to the site of Tom's disappearance. He just said. Ah, Inspector. Tell me, are you any closer to uncovering the whereabouts of the missing child?
So you two are still flipping over furniture found in that tag,
Do you mean to say that the child has been found?
No, not at all. What I'm saying is that child is no longer on this train. I've asked everyone aboard, but no one gave me an answer that suggested they'd seen the lad. This led me to the conclusion that the poor child here got off early or fell off the train.
Damn, the baby fell off the train. Fell off?
Yes, it's entirely possible given the way children love to run amok. When you combine that with their oversized heads, you got a recipe for disaster. I'll contact the railway police at the next station, so feel free to give up on your search.
Just a moment, Inspector. The windows on this train are mounted high and every exit is manned. Given the situation, don't you think it's unlikely a child could have made it off the train unnoticed?
Alright, I'll humor you. So tell me, Layton, where do you think this elusive ankle biter got off to?
That I can't say, but something tells me we've made a rather large misassumption here.
Oh, there's just no reason with you. Fine, keep playing detective. Nothing'll come of it, I tell you.
Right. No one saw him, therefore he's gone. Must have fallen off the train. Nope, not here. Oh, that's Granny Riddleton. Might as well just explore the entire train again, just in case. Oh. What's on your mind, my boy? You look distracted.
It's hard to put my finger on why, but I feel like someone's been watching us for a while.
It's feet. Whose feet could they be? You too, then. I've been feeling the same sensation myself.
Do you think that someone might be tailing us?
It's certainly possible. Keep an eye out for anything unusual. People shy. It's a shoe!
Huh? This looks like one of Tom's shoes, doesn't it, Professor?
It certainly does.
But the strange thing is that it's for the same foot as the shoe we found earlier.
So it is. He already knows. Aha!
This shoe reminds me of a puzzle.
So then Tom must be... Ho ho ho, Luke. I do believe we've both made a faulty assumption.
What exactly do you mean?
Recall for a moment the events as they have unfolded thus far.
Let's see. We found a tiny shoe on the floor.
That's right, a shoe small enough for a baby.
And then there was a cap we found in the kitchen. But it was lodged in such a tiny corner. I don't know how Tom could have wormed his way back there.
Correct. In order to get back there, Tom would have to be no more than half your size.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen any boys younger than myself on the train. That was my impression as well, which is why I began to consider a different line of thought. Luke, what if you and I have already seen Tom about and didn't know it? You see, all the while we've been searching for Tom, we've assumed that he's a small boy. But what if that assumption proves false? What if we've been wrong from the start? I think I see what you're getting at, Professor. The second shoe was the same in every way as the first shoe, including which foot it was for. If that strange pair of shoes means what I think it does, then Tom must be...
Who is Tom really? Dun dun dun.
Professor Layton has a feeling that Tom may not be the child we suspect him to be. Move the L-shaped pieces around and arrange them into a plus shape in the middle of the board in a way that sheds some light on Tom's true identity.
The lady never did specify who or what she missed. She just said it was Tom. Wait, how do I move it? Oh, oh. Oh no. Oh god, what is... It's one of these puzzles. Do I have to move them, like, off to the side over here? Okay. Oh, oh, I can move them. God dang it. It's gonna be like, you can do this in 10 moves, and I'm gonna be mad. That's just how these puzzles work every time. Oh, I screwed up which side the pieces are on. Dang it. I love this lady wasting her time by leaving out key details. Oh, free moves. Oh, you know. I can solve this, but I unfortunately not do it in the right amount of moveset they want me to do it in. Actually, I think it might be better just to reset it at this point. Okay, I need to get this piece over here instead. So we need to swap them. The Professor Layton puzzles will be the death of me. If this puzzle was actually solved in 3 moves, I will probably riot. 'Cause that means it's so easy to solve. I like how there's also hints for this one. Oh, wait. Promise, I'm trying to get it into, like, the rotation. Yeah, I'm probably overcomplicating it. I was trying to get it into order, so it was, like, this piece, then this piece. Like, as if it was to, like, line them up. These puzzles are always ones where I fiddle around with it for, God, 5-10 minutes, and then I eventually get it. Pull out the pieces and put them back how you want them. I mean, you're not wrong there, Kobez. This would work. Pull them out, rearrange them, and putting them back in. Easy. Free moves. Ease to the P's. Oh, I was close. I feel like I shouldn't be keeping all of these together. That's what's fucking me up. Oh, do you, Curl? I'm sure there is a very simple solution to this. Sure, feel free to hit me with the hint. I'll probably have to restart it, but that's okay. I like how Layton, instead of being like, it's a dog, is like, hey Luke, if you want to figure it out, just solve the puzzle. But even though it's obvious that it's a dog from the picture, he makes Luke suffer for the whole puzzle to get in. Move the piece as a square. Oh, like these together? That kind of thing? Oh, that does make it a lot easier like that, actually. That worked so well, Kuro, actually. Oh, do I have to move it over? Oh my goodness. Oh my, are you kidding me?
Here goes.
Why do I have to move it to the right and waste moves? What?
Layton's
Game!
advantage strikes again.
Game! You could tell it was a dog! We had to be picky about it, huh? Huh? Good work. That's all it can tell me. Good work. Huh? Huh? Wasting my moves? Oh, I'm sorry. Luke has depth perception problems. My apologies. I should not be going after his disorder. You're right. He can't see the left or the right, only straight. He's got blinders on. Tom is a dog.
Do you recall the girl we saw holding a small dog? I suspect that small dog is our friend Tom. So if we track down that girl, we find Tom.
Luke is a horse all along. Says Tom was a dog. You know, I was fine with it until the puzzle was like, hey, can you move it a couple inches to the right? We can't see the answer. It's a rough day out here for puzzle solvers. But I also think that's a good place to cut it for today. Oh, I'm puzzled out for a little bit, and I still have to think about Kobez's puzzle, so that doesn't help me. Thank you for coming, guys, and hanging out as we completed the epilogues, and then I once again struggled to solve some puzzles. Oh boy. Thank you guys for coming by. Oh, Nabu's streaming. Amusing. Depends on how we define amusing, eh? I definitely struggle with puzzles, but still thanks guys for helping out. A safe place to lurk on a Saturday morning. A Sunday morning. Thanks guys. I guess that's true. I guess that is true, yes. I'm glad I can be a safe place for you, Riku. Even when I get frustrated at some puzzles here and there, and some other stuff. But it's all in good fun. And I do enjoy solving puzzle games. Alright, let's go say hi to Nabu. It's been a while since I've been able to raid them. We're playing some Mario. I'm always watching. Otherwise, you guys take care, okay? Have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Maybe a nice start to your Monday, depending on where you are. And thanks for coming and hanging out with me, guys, this Sunday Morning Mysteries. We'll continue Layton next time. Happy Monday, Curl. I'm sorry. I know it's not very happy because it's Monday. It's the Garfield sense. I guess whatever you guys want. Tunnel Vision Raid, Soba Raid. Do what you guys do best and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good start to your week. There won't be streams next week except for the watch along. I'll be putting that out a little bit stuff about that later. But otherwise take care. And it's a boy, a girl's a dog. Oh boy. I love you all. Have a good rest of your weekend and a lovely week. Take care, okay? Bye for now.
Because this chunk can kill anything.